Excellent. Hopefully everything is working. Hello, hello. I'm just, if no one's here yet, that's okay. I am just sharing and pimping it out everywhere, you know. Oh, we've already got some people here. Hello, Mike. I just Kim here'd in my... Hi, Jess. Hi, everyone. Two things really fast. Please let me know if the chat is showing up right here and if the audio is synced. Sometimes with this program it gets unsynced. So please let me know if it's not. And if you can hear me. Can you hear me today? Hey Meg. Hi, hi. Cool, cool. All right. Oh, good. It's looking good. All right, I am just sharing this out. Do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Tweet that one. Tweet that one. There we go. You can hear me. Oh, great. Okay, the chat is showing. Thank you, Mike. I can hear you. Thank you, Meg. Hear you loud and clear. Thank you, Jess. I don't need to be reading these because now you can see the chat, which is on this side. Oh, Doors in Time. Hey, you guys, that's a really cool family vlog channel that you should check out if you like that sort of stuff. They are a delightful family. I met them at CVX Live, and just much love to those guys because they're super duper. Cool, cool. And they do a live stream right after mine, so that's fun. Nifty screen chat. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. That's a little better. You gotta see the books behind me. It's important for whatever reason. Okay, so we've got some people. We are looking good. Oh, fantastic. Okay, I just want to share this on Facebook super fast, and then we'll get right to it all. You guys know I love Facebook. Right now, live. I'm live. Okay. Oh, fabulous. Cool beans. That's one. We should count. We really should run a tally of how often I say cool beans. Dan from Creator Fundamentals. Hello. Yes, OBS. My very first time. Really scary, but so far so good. I am using OBS. I'm pleased because I really, mainly I just wanted the chat so everybody could see it so I don't have to sit there and repeat everything and so people on the replay can see it. So, yeah, so it's working really great. Thank you for noticing. Awesome. We got some cool people in here. Okay. Doors in Time, thanks for this shout out. You are welcome. It is well deserved. Okay, so do you want to talk about princessing first or the blood on my face first? You guys can choose. I'm waiting in chat to see what y'all are going to say. Blood. Mike says blood. We have a vote for blood. We'll just go with the blood. I don't know if you can see it. Which side? It's on this side. I don't know. Oh, you can kind of see it. See this? What's happening? Do you see that? What happens there? And there's a little bit right here. You can kind of see. I got it all out from under my nose and my lips. I don't want to give away too much, but there is another Disney fan fiction that will be uploaded on Friday, and there will be blood. That's all I really want to say, but that's what happened. I was filming the character portions of it today, and I was very excited because I bought this giant jug of fake blood at the Halloween store because, well, it's me, and those are the weird things that I do. But I really wanted to utilize that with this thing that I did, and turns out that fake blood, if left on your face for longer than 30 seconds, will stain your skin. That's what I learned today. What are blood, 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 blood. How many people can say that their chat is full of blood, 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 and how fast is this going to be demonetized? I thought you hurt yourself and almost freaked out. Bought a plane ticket. You could buy a plane ticket anyway. I'm just saying. No, it is entirely artificial blood. Please do not worry. Disney is known for the blood. Oh, you have no idea. No idea. Dan is a new follower, new friend over here on the channel, and he probably doesn't know that I used to work for Disney, so I have many a story. Note to self, can never be cool unless I buy fake blood. Oh, Mike, you're too kind, but that's true. I will not deny that. Yes, my favorite Disney movies always involve blood, so I can't wait. Doors in Time, don't even try to monetize. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Here's this funny thing that happened. YouTube does not allow you to monetize until you've had 10,000 lifetime views, and I monetized like 24 hours before that went into effect. So I was sort of oddly grandfathered into monetization when I only had a couple hundred views on my channel. And I'm not really sure how it worked in this weird gray area that I ended up in, but it's funny because, like, I mean, I make pennies. Like, my views are slow, which is what I expected. Like, it's not a big deal. But it's just funny because I have not been demonetized one time, and I feel like that is so not normal. Like, everybody is getting the yellow dollar sign, and I haven't got one. But now that I've crossed 10,000 channel views this week, which was very exciting and a great milestone for me, and I'm very happy with that. But because that happened, I'm just waiting for like 1,000 yellow dollar signs to show up on my videos. And so we'll see. And I'm not going to panic. It's not a big deal. Like, AdSense is not anything that I really have a goal or am planning on making a lot of money with. So it's whatever to me, but it's just funny. What are we talking about? Dan, so you know where the body's at Disney? Yes, the Haunted Mansion. Funnily enough, there are actual human remains in the Haunted Mansion. People try to scatter ashes in there all the time. My hooray. Good job on views. Thank you. Panic Siren. Ariel, am I right? Your first name is Ariel. It's funny. I only learn people's names via their usernames, which is a funny thing. Mike, 10K views. Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm really excited about it. Really excited. Sure, everything is looking good. Good. Oh, weird. Oh, I'm so excited that this chat thing is showing up and that everything sounds good, and I could not be more thrilled right now with that. So awesome. Yep, it's Ariel. Oh, I'm so good. Hardly. We were demonetized last week. I protested and they corrected. Yes, they are actually pretty good if you appeal it, I've heard. And I am not closed captioning my own videos yet. It's just, that's something I really, really want to work on in the coming months, is getting my videos closed captioned, because I hear a lot of people are having trouble with misunderstandings in the captioning that YouTube does for you, and they like get a word wrong and it just flags you instantly, is kind of a couple of rumors I'm hearing about that. So I'm going to work on that so that if that is a problem in the future, that, I don't know. Don't you love it when tech works like 5% of the time? Yes. Yeah, tomorrow I expect everything to crash and burn. Oh, knock on wood, I hope that doesn't happen. That'd be terrible. So, yeah, so, anyway, that covers the blood portion, I think, of this live stream. Do not worry, it is fake. There's going to be a fun fan fiction video up Friday. I really like doing those. I hope you guys like them. You gotta let me know, because they're a lot of extra work, and so if you guys are only okay about them, then I'd much rather find something that you guys like better. So please make sure that you're giving feedback, and if you do like them, to share them, because that really helps me out, and just more eyes and more friends for all of us, because we're all friends here. Yeah, so the fan fiction will be, yeah, it's a Beauty and the Beast one, and I'm pretty excited about it. It got a lot darker than my last fan fiction, so that's something to look forward to. Will you always be honest about whether the blood is fake or not? Just wondering. Most likely, I feel like, probably. I'm thinking just in case there's like a scenario in which I would be like, don't worry, it's fake. My nose has not fallen off. It's just prosthetics. It just looks that way. I feel like I'd probably be honest with you. I try really hard to be genuine and authentic and honest on this channel, which you guys probably know, so hopefully. I love them when we'll start sharing. Thank you, Jess. Is much appreciated. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm not saying, hey, go share this, like you have to, and like my life depends on it. Just if you like it, maybe say, hey, I like this to your friends and family. Or, you know, the people that kind of annoy you, you can be like, hey, go watch this video. It's amazing. And then you can snicker in the corner because you sent them to me. So, it will always be fake. Yes, Dan, it will. Off topic, your video about fall is probably my favorite. I've seen it on your channel, needed you to know that. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you. You know what? It's so funny because that video actually got a lot of really good feedback and a lot of comments and engagement and likes, and a lot of people said really nice things about it, and I almost did not put that video up. I'm not kidding you. I really felt like it was just a fluff piece, like I was desperate for content, which isn't entirely true at all. Like I really wanted to talk about fall because you all know I've talked about how much I hate summer. And so I was excited to say something nice about the weather and that's what's coming up. And so I wanted to do it, but when I sat down to edit it, I really was like, oh man, this is so just personal and me, and I don't think anybody's gonna care. It's gonna get like 3 views, and it's just gonna like crash and burn and not be awesome. And it turned out that it was really like well received. And so I thank you guys for that. Like that really just gave me all the warm fuzzies because it was just a neat thing to see. So thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I was hoping you would and worried that you guys wouldn't. So thank you so much for saying that. Meg says, I loved it. Thank you. Thank you. You did. You even like shared it on it. You did an Instagram story, which like, that was the first thing I saw in the morning, and that like made my whole day. Like it just set the tone for the day. It was lovely. Thank you so much for that shout out on Instagram. That was just so wonderful of you. Mike, autumn is the best, and the people who love it are even better. Yes, we are. I am a winter girl, but I really do love autumn. I think I'm just a winter girl because of Christmas. If Christmas were in autumn, then I'd be a straight up autumn girl. But I'm just so excited that summer is coming to a close because I'm over it. We are kindred spirits. I love when the weather cools down. Me too. Oh, me too. Oh, man. I'm just over the sweating season, guys. Like, Ariel was so relatable. Thank you! Oh, that's totally what I was going for. Like, that's what I want, is I want to, like, connect and relate to people. Like, that's what I really want this channel to be, is, like, just sitting around kind of chatting with your friends and things like that, which is why I started these live streams, is because it's even more of that. And so I love that you said that, because that's really what I want. So, thank you. So really, my scarf collection is coming out of hibernation. So I felt that bit, right? Like, I'm so excited to liberate my scarves from the closet. They hate it in there. Meg, you're welcome. I want my fall is less gross long sleeve shirt. Fall is less gross. Fall is less gross. I should make that. Wouldn't that be so funny? She had this really great idea, Meg from Rogers Reads, who's fantastic. And if you like books, you should definitely be watching her channel. She's wonderful and very insightful. But she had this idea for merch, because I've been toying around with different merchandise ideas for you guys, and she said a long sleeve shirt that says fall is less gross. Like, wouldn't that be hilarious? I would wear the crap out of that. So I know I should get that going. I really am hoping to research some different merchandise options, print on demand stuff, so I can get that going for you guys because I think it'd be really cool. Mike, it's 70 degrees right now, low 59. Nice. That's nice. That's nice. Oof. That's nice. The AC went out in my car a couple weeks ago, and so I am so ready for it to be not above 85 degrees. Jess, I gotta go love. Oh, tell Doug I hope he is okay, and I'm sorry that you guys are having such a week. They are my hurricane survivors. Kinnika won right there. That's Jess' best friend. They survived Irma. They were right in her path and had to deal with that nightmare, and they're still dealing with that nightmare, so send them all your good vibes and juju and all that. Tell Doug hi for me. That's her husband, so cool. I love you too. I do love you. All right, Dan. Oh yeah, me too. I just can't wait to wear my sweater. That's right. You're going to rock the scarf, Dan? I'm going to be looking for it in your videos. He's really cool, you guys. If you are fellow video makers, do check out Dan at Creator Fundamentals. He's doing some really good work, and I am really excited I found his channel. Cool dude. Mike, what about Kim here, fake blood, or is it? I need... Oh my gosh, that gives me a great idea, because I have to make a bloody shirt for the dinner theater that I'm in for the nights that I die. And so I should totally, like, design a shirt that has a big blood splatter on it that says fake blood, or is it? Like, that'd be hilarious. I'd wear that. Mike, I'd buy that merch. Good. Good. I love to hear that. That's really cool. I love you too, Jess. You're amazing. How are we looking? Oh, we're looking good, you guys. I'm loving the live stream thing. I hope you guys are liking these weekly things because I absolutely adore it. I think it's so much fun, and it's so cool to just, like, be in real time, even though it's delayed. With you guys, though, to, like I said, to just hang out. Like, it's really cool. Ariel, you're in dinner theater. It is, in theory, it's so cool. I haven't actually done it yet. I'm not scheduled until October. I was just barely cast. I'm very excited. Actually, that is a fantastic segue into the other portion of what I wanted to talk about tonight, which is that my days on the throne are numbered because, yeah, okay, so, oh, let's see, don't forget to tag Owen. Oh, that was the first tweet I sent out, Dan. I did send a tweet out to Owen, Owen Hemsath of Owen Video. He said if you were going live this week to tweet him and he would share it, which I did, and yeah, I'm on that train for sure. Yeah, I sent that tweet out before I sent out my regular "Hey, I'm live" tweet. So I tried. Hopefully I tagged him right, but you know. So okay, so yes, so the dinner theater thing is very exciting, and I'm really, really stoked that that's gonna be happening, and hopefully a semi-regular gig for me because it's like I mentioned, improv acting, which I really love because the princess work that I do for my charity events and things like that are all improv acting. I have a script for storytelling, but that's only about 10 minutes long, and I'm usually there for an hour or more, so most of it is interacting with kids doing meet and greet, and that's all improv acting because I'm just in a character and I have to just answer questions and think on the fly, and it's not scripted, and so, yeah, so since I'm going to be doing that, and I've been really toying with the idea of princess retirement. I think that the dinner theater thing has kind of opened the door for that because it's an acting outlet that I really crave very often to just go and perform live. And since I'll be able to do it that way, I won't feel like something's missing if I'm not doing it as a princess. So as much as I know it saddens pretty much everybody, myself included, but I think that the time is coming for me to retire as a princess, which is a bummer. Like it's a bummer. I'm not excited about it, but like I'm fine with it, if that makes sense. It's just time. I just feel like internally, I feel like I'm kind of getting that feeling that the time is coming to kind of close that chapter, and that sucks. mainly for my ego because I really like being a famous person. But that's okay. My ego will get over it. Gets over a lot of things. So, yeah. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know about me maybe not being a princess anymore. And get your thoughts and feelings. Please share with the class. Let's see what you're all saying. Just kidding. Mike, I'm not kidding. If you think I'm kidding, I'm not kidding. Are you kidding about buying the merch? Just kidding. Where were you on your high school? I was not. Actually, I didn't do any, Heidi and Emery, I did not do any acting or any real performing with my high school. I, as I mentioned, sometimes, I don't know, I forget who knows what and what I've told you guys on the channel, but I grew up a very classical ballet dancer, and so most of my high school I was actually dancing with a company, and so I didn't have time for high school stuff. Like, I was at rehearsals until 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and things like that, like right after school and stuff like that, and my weekends and evenings and everything were spent dancing and doing productions and things outside of high school. And then I got injured my senior year, which was a major bummer, like a career-ending injury with my Achilles tendon that really sucked. And then I really got involved with the orchestra. I played the violin growing up too, and so that was kind of where I switched my identity from dancer to musician because it was still an artistic outlet. And so that was the only real high school activity I did was the orchestra and the symphony. I didn't do any acting. I didn't even think I could act or sing or anything until I was in my mid-20s, which is kind of like weird to think about. But it wasn't until I got the job with Disney that I realized I could act. And it wasn't until after that, and I did some theater when I lived in Idaho, that I realized I could sing. So it was just this kind of funny thing that happened. But I did not do anything in high school, which is a bummer. Like, it's such a missed opportunity. I feel like I missed out on a lot of really cool just parts and relationships and just stage experience that would have been really great had I done it younger. So, yeah. Now, I'm kidding. My last chat was deleted. Why was your last chat deleted? Did you say a swear? Which I don't even have that blocked. So that is weird if that got deleted. I didn't do that, just so you know. And I don't have like a bouncer hanging out in the chat. I'm not quite that big yet. No. Oh, you're saying no for the princess thing. Yeah, it's a bummer. What don't you do? Dancer, musician, comedian, author. Yeah, that's why I had to take on the title of creative entrepreneur, because that was like the only thing that makes sense. Because, like, I don't know, I don't want to say I'm well-rounded, but I have a lot of interests, and I like to do things that are fun, and those things are fun for me, so I'll do that. I don't know. What don't I do? I don't dance anymore. That's what I don't do, I guess. I mean, I do when I'm, like, doing the dishes, because that's the only way it's fun, but that's pretty much the only time I dance. Happy dances, I do that. I had many no's. Oh, you had many no's for the princess thing, Mike? You're not feeling the princess retirement? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling old is the thing, honestly. Like, I feel like I have a new wrinkle every day. Like, let's be honest. So, but the thing is it's like, I have all the costumes and stuff for many a princess, and I really like doing those Disney fan fiction things, and so I'm totally just going to utilize them that way, so it's not like any of my, insane costume collection, very expensive and insane costume collection, will not go to waste, which is good. So, yeah. Old Geezers Gaming, hello! Thanks for the thumbs up. Welcome to the fun, because it's fun here, sort of. I think it's fun here. You guys are having a good time, right? Hopefully. Princess gotta become a queen. Time to move up to Elsa. You're like an ace of all trades because Jack is too low for you. Oh, that's like the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. Thank you, Ariel. Oh my gosh, I have the best friends on the internet. you guys. Like, seriously. I love you all so much. I really do. Like, when I blow those kisses at the end of my videos, they're for each and every one of you because I really do love you. You guys are just the greatest. Shared on Twitter. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. That's you guys just make my heart feel so good. You have no idea. Like, it's so funny because I try really hard to do once a week to do something sort of like a motivational, inspirational, hey, we can do this kind of video, mostly with writing and creating, but you know, I strive to be a sort of motivational and positive influence on you guys, and like, it just, when you guys like say these incredibly nice and validating things to me, it just like motivates me. So it's just, it totally just comes around full circle when I'm trying to motivate and I end up motivated by you guys. And so thank you for that. First of all, thank you, and just know that it is appreciated, because I don't have words for how fantastic you guys are and how great all of your support is and how much you guys help me, because you really, really do. Like, you so do. Get used to many nice things being said about you from now on. Thank you, Mike. He says, get used to many nice things being said about you from now on, Kim. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You guys are... That's why I do these live streams, is just to have you guys sit here and feed me compliments so that my ego can get even bigger. Just kidding. I just like hanging out with you guys, honestly. That's why I wanted to start these live streams, to cut down on editing time and to just hang out with you guys, because like the comment section in Twitter is just not enough. Like, I like to just chill with you guys, so y'all are great. Great. Everybody's doing good. Do you guys have any questions? Like, should we like Q&A maybe the princess thing before I officially retire? I don't know what I'm going to do. I really should do like one big last like shebang sort of gig / princess vlog. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like walk around the mall as Snow White or something. I did do that in a forest once for a photo shoot. It was very funny. But if you guys have any princess questions, I would love to answer anything about that. Like, just, I don't know, whatever questions you have about being a princess or a character, I guess, just a character, just character acting and doing that for your job. Because it is a weird thing to call your job, but, you know. Yes, Dan, live streams are wonderful for watch time. I did notice that, and then we learned that from Owen this afternoon, which was an insanely helpful stream for the place I'm at with the channel. It was really cool, and it was fun to see you there. Mike, your ego, no matter how big, will still likely fit into that giant mug. No, we're still on coffee. What time is it? It is just after 8 o'clock. Well, no, it's just at 8 o'clock. That clock's fast. My time, and 8 o'clock is my coffee cutoff. I have to stop coffee at 8. We have not progressed to tea yet. I do have some iced tea that I've been drinking because I finally caved and was like, I need something tea-wise, and that happened, so. But no, we are on coffee. I didn't get to have coffee this morning because I had a planning commission meeting first thing in the morning, and I knew it was going to be a really long one because we had training with legal counsel, and so I knew it was going to be a really long meeting, and so I didn't drink coffee because they frown upon you saying, can we take a break so I can go pee? So I didn't coffee this morning, and so I'm trying to make up for it. Like, throughout the whole day, I've been, like, sneaking cups of coffee because I didn't get it this morning, and it just throws off my group. Dan, Disney Secrets revealed. Yeah, I did a video with Jess, who just had to leave. She had to go pick up her husband. She's my best friend, and we met working at Disney World. We were in entertainment at Disney World, and we told a few secrets, not really that much. I totally clickbaited the video with Disney Secrets, just because I could. But I do need to, I really should do a full-on Disney Q&A, except there's kind of like this weird line you have to toe, because I'm pretty sure my non-disclosure has expired, or I'm not even sure what I signed. Oh my gosh, it was so long ago. But there's just some secrets you don't want to reveal because you want to keep the magic, and like, I'm a firm believer in that and character integrity and things, and so there's some things I just will never share just because it so pops the bubble for everyone, and I don't want to I don't want to be that dream crusher. I don't mind crushing some dreams, but I don't want to kill that one. So, but if you ask, I will answer probably. I mean, like, I'll tell you if it's something that I won't say, but yeah. Favorite princess to perform? Merida, 100%. I used to think it would be Snow White, but it was Merida, for sure. I really love Snow White. She's got this classic vibe.
It's 8 o'clock.
I don't know if you heard that. That was my laptop, Bernard, telling us what time it is, because he's a nice guy to do that. That's how I stop from getting too sidetracked on the internet when I'm writing. Anyway, my favorite princess is Merida. Merida's my favorite. I miss her a whole lot. She was a bit of a part of me, you know? Like, I miss her. Anyway, I bust into Merida all the time. I spent a summer, like almost an entire summer as Merida, and my poor husband was like, you slipped into a Scottish accent again, and I won't even notice. Like, now I have to think about it, but there was a time when that just came out of me, and it was, I can't do a regular British accent anymore. It slips. I mean, like, it just turns into a Scottish one. So, yeah. Hold on, my chat. I gotta scroll up a bit. Favorite princess? Ariel asks, which princess do you least like to dress as? Okay, this is gonna sound kind of funny, but, yeah, no, Belle. Belle is my least favorite because I was with a company for a couple years, and for the first year, they wouldn't let me do anything but Belle, and it was very frustrating for me because I knew that I could do more, and they needed somebody to do more, and they would never, ever let me just expand into another character, and they let all the other cast members were every princess, and I was Belle, and that was it. And so it kind of got this weird, like, bitterness. I just grew into this bitterness with Belle. And that was a bummer because I actually, like, I like being Belle. Like, she's really fun, and she's really cool because she doesn't really take crap, and she's smart, but she's also kind and nice. So you don't have to, like, be snarky with her, which can get exhausting sometimes with a character. And she's well-loved, which is always nice. So, it's not really, it's just, like, and then my version of Belle that I've done, the dress just, it was custom ordered, and it still does not fit the way I want it to fit. And so I'm always I just have slightly less confidence as Belle because I feel like the dress doesn't fit right, which just kind of throws things off for me. So, sadly, I'll have to say Belle, even though I love her as a character, just costume-wise and the situation and the circumstances I was in with the company I was with just kind of led to some bitterness to Belle. The wee little dog is in here. Let's see. You can lose anything to me. Oh, Geezer's Gaming. Wait, what? If I had to... I wouldn't know a thing about being a princess. That's okay. That's okay. If I had to be called someone in the palace, it would be the Fool or the Joker. That is a fun part to play because there's less pressure and you can do whatever you want. So that's a good part to play, that, like, secondary side funny character. Mike, love Merida. Me too. It's 8 o'clock. Did you hear that? You heard Mike. Yeah, I have my laptop set up to do that because, like, I really do get sidetracked, like, horribly. Like, I mean, I have, like, writer brain. It just goes off, like, all the time. And he brings me back, keeps me, like, hey, you've wasted an hour. So I have to leave that up there. And so it's funny. And in, like, 10 minutes, my phone alarm's going to go off to tell me to call my niece, because you experienced that last time. And I just can't turn that off or I'll forget. What are Easter eggs? Oh, wait, what are Easter eggs park visitors can ask the performers? Like the Andy's coming does not work. That has never been true. Characters are not allowed to lay on the ground. It dirties the costumes, and those are super expensive. So, I'll just get that out of the way. That's not a thing. I don't know if there's any specific Easter egg things you can ask them. I know there's, like, little things, like, per character, like, if it's something really specific about the movie. Okay, like, for instance, as Drizella, if somebody were to ask Drizella, something about being married, or specifically if a young man proposes to one of the stepsisters, it will be huge. It causes a ruckus, and they are going to make the biggest deal possible out of it. Like, it just is a really big deal. If you are dressed as the character, that only works for kids because adults aren't allowed to wear character costumes unless it's a Halloween party. But if a little kid is dressed as the character, they're most likely going to point it out. Villains are the easiest to get like a big scene out of. I feel like, so something like, yeah, definitely proposing to Anastasia or Drizella is definitely gonna win you some points. Trying to think of something else. That's the only one I can really think of for now, because I know Drizella the best for reasons. Yeah, okay. Oh, mind blown when I realized Merida in the movie was played by the girl from Boardwalk Empire. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to find a picture of my daughter Trinity dressed up like Merida and message it to you. Please do that. Oh, I love Merida. I just think she's just so cool. Like, she's just like a cool... I like that she is such like a strong female character, but I also like that she's flawed, because Merida is very flawed. And I think that's like my favorite part about her, is that she is really headstrong and like flies off the handle and irrational. And I love that she's real in that way. And so I just will always love her. Kelly MacDonald. Yep. Bless you. The dog sneezed. Perfect role for me. I'm like the redneck version of Jim Carrey. That's hilarious. If Mater from Cars was like an easier costume to put together. Mike asks, favorite Disney prince? That. Originally, it was Prince Philip. I feel like he was the first prince that had an actual character and personality. He's the prince from Sleeping Beauty. You didn't know. I forget that not everyone knows like all these obscure characters that I know. Favorite prince, I really like what they did with Flynn Rider / Eugene. I thought he was fun, and I thought that I liked that they were trying to like attract, like, they were trying to balance out the movie between girls and boys, and so I liked that they gave the male lead guy, he's not really a prince. He becomes a prince in the second sequel short that they did when they get married. He'll become a prince, but he's not a prince, technically. Prince Eric is the best looking. Now that I think about it, I think my husband kind of looks like him. He needs to be on the channel more. I agree. No, you guys didn't say that. I just said that because I'm always saying that to him. Here, favorite Disney storyline. Oh. Tangled always makes me cry when she sees the lanterns and I see the light plays and it's beautiful and her dream's coming true and I like well up just thinking about it. I really like what they did with Tangled. I thought it's in terms of storytelling, I think that Tangled was top notch, just fantastic. And I like The Little Mermaid. I think I'd have to say The Little Mermaid, just like the 90s kid in me, like will always love The Little Mermaid and just this follow your heart and be brave and you know, unconditional love and all that. You know. I'm a girl who grew up in the 90s. I'm gonna love The Little Mermaid. General Shang is boyfriend goals, though. Not gonna lie. Yes! Shang! Ooh, I didn't even think of Shang from Mulan. He's a stud, that guy. The you fight good guy, because he's got that tiny bit of awkwardness to him that's like such a delight. Like, he's delightful. Yes. Yes. Flynn Rider, aka Justin Trudeau, rules. Yeah, he does rule. It's true. Are you guys still hearing me in the sync and everything's good? Everything's still looking and sounding good? Okay, we'll go for a little longer. I don't want to keep you guys too late because you have lives. So, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. If you could clash 2 Disney movies together to make one story, which 2 would you choose? These are good questions. Oh, man. I gotta consider that. It sounds cliche, but I would love to see like a Frozen Tangled crossover because of the whole like Rapunzel and Anna Elsa are cousins kind of thing. That could be really fun if you put those together. I think. Oh, okay. So here's the thing. I'm not really into like shipping people, like matching characters together that I think should be in love. However, I do think that Lady Tremaine from Cinderella, the stepmother, and Captain Hook would be a fantastic couple. We used to have this running theory that Captain Hook was Drizel's father. Like, it was a funny joke that we had because, like, I just think that that would be not only just so hilarious, but also, like, really interesting. So I would like to see a Cinderella Peter Pan crossover where Lady Tremaine meets Captain Hook and they fall in love and take over the world because that's what they would do. Is that obscure enough for you? Of course, Captain Hook's going to be involved. You guys know he's like my favorite character ever. So, not technically Disney's version, like literary and Dustin Hoffman's Hook and things like that are my favorite Captain Hooks. But I do love Captain Hook. He's mentioned daily in my house. Everything's good when you live stream and there's no blood. Is it even disappearing at all, or is it still there? Like, ugh. I really should call her. I really should have snoozed that. I should not turn that. I have to call Ruthie. You guys know Ruthie. She's on the channel. She's my cute 5-year-old, almost 6-year-old niece. And I call her every night, and that was my phone telling me to do so. So that also means that we should start to wrap this up so that you guys can get back to your lives. So, oh, JD Estrada! Hi! JD's really cool, you guys. He's a fellow booktuber and also writer. He's got a super chill, super cool channel. If you like the books and stuff, definitely go give him a look-see because I'm a big fan. Big fan. Glad you can make it, JD. It's good to see you. Which princess would you consider to transfer over to an evil queen? Elsa's too easy of an answer. I also kind of want to say Cinderella just because I have so much angst towards her that it would be kind of cool to see her like cross over to the dark side. Yeah. Elsa or Cinderella? I mean, Elsa just makes sense, I feel like, as like a Slytherin. I feel like she's like the Slytherin princess that would just cross over real easy, like, so. Ariel also, I think, would cross over to kind of this evil sort of thing, too, just because she's, because her decisions are fueled by her emotions. So I feel like that is the recipe for a supervillain. But that could just be me. That's just a personal opinion. Alright. There would be a snark-pocalypse with those two. Oh, with Lady Tremaine and Captain Hook, I quite agree. Ariel, Ruthie, world champ ice skater. She is a world champ ice skater. Oh, that kid. She works so hard, you guys. Like, she's on the ice almost every day. That kid is. Oh, stand by. Sorry. I'll plug the computer in. Okay. What else is going on? Oh, thanks. JD says, love the ringtone. Yeah, my Cantina band. I'll be singing the song the rest of the night. So will you, probably. That happens. Oh, Dale! Self-publishing with Dale. Hi! Welcome to the stream. It's a good time here. Hi, it's really good to see you. He's another really cool channel, you guys. Seriously, I only follow, like, the brightest and the best on the YouTube. So, Dale is another one. If you are an indie writer, JD, you need to check out Self-Publishing with Dale, because you are a writer. Same with you, Mike, because you're a writer. And Meg, you might be writing. You need to check that out. Jess, too, if you come back to the replay, Jess, I want you to check out, because I need you to publish some work, please. So, yeah, he's a cool guy, and such awesome information that he provides to you. I was, of course, referring to your pairing of those two. Yes. Yep, the snark. I get ya. Okay, but Ariel with or without voice? With. Her voice is too pretty. I always was kind of bummed that they made this big deal of how beautiful her voice is, and then it was like, oh, 50% of the movie, you don't even get to hear it. Yep. Kind of funny. Old Geezer's gaming. Cinderella could be easily influenced by some... Right, yes. Yes, she could be easily influenced by the stepmother. I quite agree. I think that when you have that sort of, like, trauma, it's so easy to just let that switch into, like, this vengeance sort of mindset and influenced by her as well. Yeah, like if that's your only example, you betcha. For sure. If your only example is, like, to be a bad guy, it's only likely that you will be a bad guy. Basic psychology. Just kidding. I'm not a psychologist. I have no idea. Great seeing you stream. Thanks, Dale. We are doing this weekly now, so if you are ever in need of high-quality entertainment on a Wednesday night, please feel free to stop by. We'd love to have you in our super cool kids group, the Cool Beans. That's twice I've said cool. I've only said Cool Beans twice tonight. 3 times if you count that. Reiteration, I guess. I'm glad you popped in, Del. I'm really glad. You are a writer, Mike. Deal with it. Yeah. Take on the identity. It's more fun. Watched a few videos, Del, looking to get into them at some point. Oh, yeah. Dan. Yeah. Good. I love it. We're making connections. We're making friends. Everything's great. I love it. Meg, I think you were a little ahead of me. I don't know about that. Sleeping Beauty could be turned if you wake her from... Right? Like, is she a morning person? Because if she's not, that is a real... Or if you wake her up, like, if you just woke me up with a kiss, whatever, okay, it's not the greatest way to wake up. I haven't brushed my teeth, but whatever, I digress. So you wake me up and you are not handing me a cup of coffee, I'm gonna be disgruntled. Like, it's not gonna take much. You know? Cinderella could become evil due to the animosity she has from the stepsisters, and stepmother could start turning into hate quickly. In fact, I think that's one of the reasons I feel like Cinderella's kind of like a weak character, is because she really does let them walk all over her. Not that what they did was wrong, mind you. Like, I really need to do an entire video on how incredibly misrepresented Anastasia and Drizella are. This way. I have many thoughts and feelings on the injustice that was served to the Tremaines. That's all I'm saying. Did you ever see the old Robot Chicken sketch where the Disney princesses war with each other? I vaguely remember something like that. I do not... Wow, it's been 1,000 years since I've seen Robot Chicken. That was such a great show. Are they still making new episodes of that show? Because, oh, it's fantastic. I'm going to need to look that up, though, because I vaguely remember it, and I feel like I want to remember it better than that. That's something that I need just ingrained in my brain. Like, it's super bloody and messy, kind of, yeah, it's kind of amazing because it's all, like, totally disturbed and twisted and super bloody and gory. That is, like, it doesn't seem like it because I'm chipper and sunshine all the time, but I actually really like the dark and twisted stuff. All of my book writing is super dark and twisted. It's not for kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I've been reading all middle grade this year, but my writing is not at all anything like that. It's, and so I like that stuff, though. I like when it's a little disturbed. Neil Gaiman's my favorite author. Like, if that doesn't kind of tell you that I like the dark stuff, it's, you know. More prominent ruler, Bambi or Simba? Bambi, because he was raised by his father, who was a king, so he could teach him how to be a good ruler because he was a beloved king. He had a lot of respect and was doing well for ruling the forest. He was a successful ruler, and so he was taught by him to be a ruler, whereas Simba, as we all know, very tragically lost his father. Excuse me. Lost his father, and therefore would probably rule with a kind heart, but may stumble once or twice along the way, I feel like, just due to lack of experience. And blood everywhere in Kim's books, everything drenched in blood. Almost. Not quite. Not quite. Eventually, though. If I go back to horror writing, I really like writing sort of horror type stuff, so I mean, it's not impossible. It's highly likely. All hail Neil Gaiman, says JD. Amen. Can I get an amen? Yeah, for real. He is just the king for me. Mike, Bambi had Flower for a friend. He is amazing just for that. Too true. Flower is on my list of favorite characters, as you know, if you happen to watch my 5 favorite Disney character video. But yes, so yeah, I feel like his friends were very well-rounded, and yeah, so he's definitely like influenced by that. For sure. For sure. Bambi and Simba is a crossover I didn't know I wanted to see, right? Like, they should have, like, some sort of, like, council, like the UN, like, it's these great rulers, and you get, like, Bambi and Simba, like, meeting for a summit to discuss world matters. There's my next book. Just kidding. But then Simba would eat Bambi. Ugh, yeah. I don't know, did he go back to eating meat because he ate bugs for a real long time when he was being raised by Timon and Pumbaa? So maybe not. It's very likely that he stayed vegan. Well, that wouldn't even be vegan, would it? That wouldn't be vegetarian either. That would be bugitarian. Insectarian? Is there a word for people that eat only bugs? Is that a thing? Someone Google that. Hey, like I said, I didn't know I wanted to see that. Thumper. I know, like, Thumper's awesome. Thumper's a great friend. Awkward. Yeah, that would be awkward. What sauce would Simba eat? What sauce would Simba use to eat Bambi? Probably sriracha. I don't know why. At the old council meeting, that would be awkward. You're right, Dan. I would eat Bambi Jersey and stew. This has taken a turn, ladies and gentlemen, to feasting on Bambi. I love it. That's why I love live streams. You never know, especially when you're hanging out with Kim, who again forgot to say Kim here at the beginning. Sorry. I gotta get better at that. We're gonna get like a system. We're gonna get it. Okay. Bugitarian. Yes, I feel like that is about right. Meg, bugitarian. We're going to leave it at that. Bugitarian. I love it. All right, guys, I think that we really do need to wrap all this up because you have lives to get back to, and I have little Ruthie who needs a phone call. Last week, I forgot to call her on the night I did the live stream, and when I called her the next day, she told me, let's see, what did she say? Yeah, you didn't call me, and I don't even know why. That's what she said. And so I gotta make sure that I call her. And so, we are so perfectly odd. We are perfectly odd. We are. Like, the absurdity of my friends on the internet is perfection. I love it. And I love each and every one of you. Okay, guys, we are gonna leave it at that. I love you all. Thumbs up the video if you're liking these live streams. We'll be doing it again next week, so if you are catching the replay, fear not. You can catch us next week, or they'll always be uploaded so you can watch later. I love you all. Great live stream. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Good night, everybody. I love you all. We'll see you next week. There's a fan fiction going up Friday, so be looking for that. And that's it. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.